Of course they put cocoa to introduce us into the game right there. They know, they know. It's event time again. Actually, featuring none other than Crust herself, we get a direct continuation to new flavor with true flavor. What's up, Wriggle? Vop House. Yes, Vop House indeed. So, Brack Snake music, yes. I love this track. It's like, I need to get the others. I need to continue doing hard mode. But yeah, it is almost anniversary patch time as well too. So I definitely wanted to get True Flavor, the True Flavor event done and test out Crust before our new banner begins. I cannot wait for Siren. But let's get started. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. Hey, what's up, Rahul? No girl, what? No girl ever does this? Huh? It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. One beautiful beyond all comprehension, the Commander. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bonnet Boucher. Or wear that. That's because they're doing it wrong. No. Really? Congratulations, Brady. Have your taste buds transformed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the command... No, I should call him Bonnet Boucher from now on. Bonnet Boucher is the only one I get this flavor from. I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. Looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Will Bonnet Boucher be coming too? Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party. Huh? Why? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be part of the festivities? This party is supposed to be for you. It's just... I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore. Oh no. What? What do you mean? those big shimmery eyes of Crust. I found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand? Yeah. So if Bonnet Boucher doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food. So it isn't new, and it doesn't bring out joy in me. Damn, poor Crust. But you'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust. Wait! Brady! Huh? Hold on. In my room. Phew. It was all just a dream. Man, the weird stuff that my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is a critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Brady will find delicious. Bubble, bubble, let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. Now we plate it up nicely and... ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Brady. Isn't this a bit overkill? I got excited while cooking and maybe I did go a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this. Sure thing. The combination of ingredients is remarkable, and the flavor balance is impeccable. You clearly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. It's very cute, I must say. Alright, Wriggle. Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think? It's nice. The taste is identical to what it usually is. That's not what she wanted to hear. So, it hasn't changed? Okay, that's it. I've decided. Decided what? I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen. Everyone's gonna starve. Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Emma's gonna be devastated. And until my research is finished, you, Brady, are banned from the kitchen. Brady's just like, what? No more food? Excuse me? True flavor. Okay. So, who's the challenge? Oh, Nihilister. Okay. Let's go to the shop. Because we are going to need all of these. There we go. Wait. There's 12 stages. That's only 20. That's right. And that. There we go. Actually, what are they called? Just ingredient. Nope, not the missions. My mistake. There we go. So it's a cake. That's cute. We're in the kitchen. Let's see. Who are the boost Nikkes? Okay, so we've got to add
When
Tia.
can we have a dessert?
She's a gourmand herself.
I won't let you down.
Aid, of course. Maid.
It's ready to run.
Let's throw Brit in there. We need another 3, so
I'm always
Mihara.
ready.
And then who else can we throw in there for fun? Actually, we need another 1 if we're using Tia. I forgot about that. So let's use, let's see. Actually, where's Cocoa? Wait, what is Cocoa? She's not a 1, that's right. Damn, I'm sad now. Oof. Wait. Oh, I would use Emma, but that's not gonna work. She's off 40. Damn it. Oh well. You know what? We don't use Ludmila that often.
Have you got everything under control?
So there we go. Let's get started. Actually, I almost forgot. Let me switch that to on. There we go. Now we're set. Hello, students. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Students, woo! And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. Hello, everyone. Hello. To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture. That's enough to make you a bit nervous. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. Edible ingredients that can be found on the surface, things that you should never eat, and practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you all excited? Yeah! In that case, let's get started. All right. Ray. Ray. Yeah? Isn't the food Miss Crust showed up supposed to be brown? How come yours is black? That's because Naru stinks at cooking. 10 G's of sauce. 10 more grams? Boring. You see, they're not even following the recipe. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So, did you just insult yourself a moment ago? She did, actually. That's great. Learn to cook, noobs. I meant we're like 2 separate beings, united together, but not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in P class. How about the other side of the class? Then we got Naga and Tia. Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. Do you cook often? Not really. But she eats. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. I mean, seriously, that's really all you have to do. It's like follow instructions. My goodness. You finished rather quickly. May I have a bite? Of course. Nom 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 nom. It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Is it? She loves desserts. This makes sense. I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. Nom nom nom. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the uh-oh. Saccharine side, there we go. But it's certainly something you'd enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my taste. See, I guess that's fine. She made something for herself, so as long as she likes it. Well, it's not like you're making this for someone else. So as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. Exactly. Everyone's taste buds are different after all. Yup. Isn't that right, Miss Crust? Oh, yes, that's right. Good job, Tia. Thanks. I should make something for Naga too. Aw, that's nice of you, Tia. I'm excited to try what you make. Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. At least none of them, have people hair, so it won't turn into acid or purple censored food. Enter Emma. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish, so be sure to check what I wrote down. Okay. I didn't do too bad. How'd you do, Tia? Right down the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe. You should have submitted the one that you made for me. Maybe I should have. I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You can try it later, and give it your own score as well. Sure, that'd be fun. Weren't you about to leave, Crust? That face. Huh? Guess what device I'm on? A tablet. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going.
Enemy spotted. Look alive.
Maybe that's what you need, Wiggle. Instead of your phone, a tablet. It has bigger buttons. Or was that the autocorrect?
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Marciana. Thank you both for conducting that lesson today. Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything. That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring. Well, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How'd you manage to find the time for this? Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you like. Alright. Thank you again for the opportunity. See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander. Had to go downstairs. Thanks again for helping, Mr. Gorman. It was a fun experience for me, too. Where are you off to now? I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room. I see. Are you hungry by any chance? Well, now that you mention it. I've been smelling delicious food all day, but haven't been able to eat anything. That tells me you're hungry, all right. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? Would that be okay? Of course. This is my first time working with students, and you were kind enough to agree to be my assistant. Being able to repay you for that would be my pleasure. Then allow me to graciously accept your offer. We're not turning down free food. Wonderful. Let's go. Ta-da! Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Have a seat over here if you would. Wait just a minute, and I'll whip up something nice and special for you. No worries. You can take your time. Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along, so I planned out the meal and prepared all the ingredients earlier. It really won't take any time at all. I see. Today's menu is a special seafood course. That sounds good, actually. I love seafood. I'll start you off with a light appetizer. With cooking as wonderful as Crust, you need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, and then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. Nom 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 nom. It's the best thing I've ever tasted. So you like it? It's divine. I'm glad you like it. I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such heavenly cuisine. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun? Did something happen? Oh, there wasn't any traumatic accident or anything. I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research. Cooking research? Nom nom nom. Yes. As a chef, my first goal was always to create food that Brady would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who achieved that. It would seem that way, yes. So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm going to develop dishes that will make Brady happy too. So, Mr. Gorman, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me? What is it? Well, first... Oh no! My eyes read it before I said it, so... Could I lick you? Just once? What? Not you two. It's not what you think. My taste certainly diverges from Brady's, but I'm curious what it is about you that has Brady so obsessed with your flavor. So this is for research purposes then? Precisely. If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. If that's the case, help yourself. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out to Crust. Here you are. Wow. Thanks for agreeing to this. All right, here I go. Lick. How is... Damn, that's what you ask after. How is it? I'm not sure. Nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gorman? Can I ask you for one more favor? What is it? Could you write down everything Brady said after tasting you? All of it? Yes, please. It's not too much of an imposition, is it? Okay, I'll try. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Enemy spotted. Look alive.
Oh, you're still looking into the the anniversary situation. I actually did look into it a little bit. I'm just like, this all started with leaks that turned out to be false. So yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz.
What is
but
that?
I'm satisfied.
The main dish. A few days after receiving Crust's request. Lick. Lick lick. So sweet. Your hand is delectable when it's covered in chocolate. Haven't you already tried this with chocolate before? Last time was with dark chocolate. Today it's milk chocolate. Yeah, I love milk chocolate. This is sweeter, so it's even better than before. Did I spend the whole day licking your hand? Just like picturing this is too hilarious. Absolutely not. Too bad. Don't you need to go back to the kitchen at some point? Damn. Get back in the kitchen, Brady. Quite the opposite. I couldn't go even if I wanted to. That's right, she was banned. Crust said, get out. Don't come back. Leaks ruin the dumb people. I saw it. It's real. Yup. Crust is apparently doing some cooking related research and told me I'm banned until it's finished. She won't even allow you inside the kitchen? Nope. To be honest, I'm a little startled. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Do you think something might be wrong? Have you heard anything more from Crust after the ban? Not a word. She said that if she needed anything, she'd call me. I see. Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bonnie Boucher. Yup. I think you've licked off all the chocolate by now. Oh man. This conversation is great. Let me taste a little bit more. Lick, 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 lick. Crust is trying her best. Hey, what's up, Dragon? Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me, completely pure. I'm so happy. If I let Crust know the full extent of Brettie's reactions and descriptions, something tells me it'd break her heart. So, about that request. I knew it. Wait, don't get the wrong idea. Thank you, Mr. Gorman. Now I know for sure. Know what? Brettie doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. She needs something pure, where information doesn't even factor into the equation. I'm going to try and create a dish which has the taste that she craves. Are you sure you can make something like that? To be honest, I'm not sure. I may not be brimming with confidence, but I'm gonna give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hands that will make Brettie happy. Something meant just for her. Sounds impressive. Let me know if there's anything I can help with. Well, since you offered, would you be interested in being my cooking assistant? I'm not that good at cooking. That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on. Oh no! Is she gonna have us like, I don't know, stick our hands in everything so that there's a little bit of like commander flavor in it? That would be hilarious, actually, if that's the case. Wait, what? Oh, she tasted man? Oh no. I'm advising the SR units before I advise Crow. Just advise her. What's up, James? Soon, my brother. Doll's Nest and Locks on Steam. Yes. Even more mecha girls. Really? Very well then. I'll do what I can. Thank you. Yeah, we're sticking our hands in everything. Or is she gonna like, I don't know, take some of Commander's hair and put it in everything? she's cooking. Shouldn't I be doing more than just sitting back and watching you? Oh, sorry, Mr. Gorman. I forgot you were there. You can help me now. What do I need to do? Rub your... I knew it. Rub your fingers in everything that I made. I knew it. Yes. Huh? Nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Commanders love nectar. It's in everything. Hilarious. You called it, yeah. It's also getting 2 collab armor sets? Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look it up and see.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm
Bop
satisfied.
outs. It's Vapau's flavored now. Brady said that food touched by your hands tastes pure to her. So I figured if we go backwards from there, perhaps you touching this food will imbue it with the taste that Brady yearns for. I think it'll make for a fantastic experiment, don't you? Sure. Mommy voice that was? Yes, Mihara. The soup and stews are still hot, so you can start with the other dishes first. You really want me to rub my hands over these? I certainly do. It's the perfect way to imbue them with your flavor. Isn't that a hygiene issue? It'll be fine. Brady slurps on your fingers without the thought of hygiene ever crossing her mind. Seeing that glint in Crust's eye, I can tell she is being completely serious. I reluctantly start to caress the food before me, hoping that it will lead to the results Crust is after. Touch. Very good. Now for the taste test. You're going to taste it as well? Of course. Tasting the final product is essential. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Gorman. Slurp. Crunch, crunch, nom nom nom. Still tastes ordinary to me. There's no major difference from the food I usually make. From the food I usually make. Still, the last step is to have Brady come and taste it. Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while? I did. But if I want her to taste this stuff, she needs to be here. Oh, she rung the bell. Crust gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Brady enters. Wow. It's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been ages since I was in the kitchen. Is your research finished? For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I came up with. Sure. I didn't imagine I'd see you here, Bonnie Boucher. Oh, I was just lending Crust a hand. Quite literally. I see. No wonder there was no one in the commander's room. Uh-oh. Here it is. You made quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking. Well, cheers. Nom nom nom. How is it? The taste is a little different. I knew it! I knew you'd pick up on that. Does it taste pure? Are you happy? I'm afraid not. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind. Oh, maybe because I'm still in the early stages of my research. Maybe. That has to be it. Definitely. Okay, I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is all oddly flat in terms of taste and the emotion behind it. Nothing in particular stands out. I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to it and call you when I'm ready. Okay. But may I ask what kind of research you're doing? I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it. You're right. I've never seen you this motivated before. Very well. I hope you succeed. Thanks, and wait for my call. Brady smiles before leaving the kitchen. Then Crust waves goodbye excitedly. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Brady looks a bit lonely. Damn.
It's time to show them what we're capable of.
Bro, of course, 1.5. Oh, 5-star. Yes. Wait, what? Member Smart
Are you
knockoff?
satisfied with my
Chick-fil-A nuggets
service?
are actually garbage? Huh? Member Smart? I've never heard of that. What's a Member Smart? Cute face, but the bod. For Brady. I had figured it would succeed on the first attempt. It wouldn't succeed on the first attempt. But what could have been the problem? It's a Sam's... Ah, okay. Sam's Club, gotcha. I don't even know if we have one in my area. But what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Gorman. I think the methodology was flawed to begin with. Oh, I've got it. There might be too many ingredients. If purity is what you're after, you've got to do away with all the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. And this time, I'll make something that focuses on a singular taste. She's cooking. How about this, Brady? To put it nicely, it's keeping things simple. To put it bluntly, it seems unfinished. Here, this one should be better. It doesn't really taste like much. It's a bit of a stretch to even call this food. Damn. Crust is cooking fast, though. How about this? Crust, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but the plates you're giving me are seeming less and less like proper food. It may seem that way, but at least you can taste it. Is your research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient? Huh? What was that? Nothing. I'll try it. Nom nom nom. I am picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients and the texture isn't too bad. The portion size isn't too big and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration for when we go up to the surface. Oh, really? Well, since it's an ingredient that doesn't spoil easily, that might not be a bad idea. But that's not what you were after, was it? Thank you for your help today, Brady. Thanks to your insightful commentary, I've realized I still have a way to go. I'll be in touch once I've made some more improvements. Are you going to keep at it today? No, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late too, so I should get some rest. Yes, and be sure to rest properly while you're doing all this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here. Whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry. So Chad just moving. What's up, Ray? Her good is out. She's a foodie. So yes. She can eat everything. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here. Well, whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry. Okay. I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew I wouldn't be able to snap my fingers and solve this all in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope there near the end. No matter which parts of you that we used, the dishes were all failures. I could have told you that adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things. Hey, this is research after all. You got to try anything and everything. Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today. Crust? Yes? Why are you hiding the purpose of this research from Brady? Well, I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that's beautiful and pure, she'll be over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so I could make her dish for her. When I look back, all the food I've made are things that other people would enjoy, but not Brady. That's why I want it to be a big surprise when I make something specifically with her in mind. I see. So there you have it. Are you going to work alone tomorrow? I guess so. I'm planning on doing as much as I can on my own. I know someone who would make a good assistant. Should I bring her? I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I could invite them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant. It's someone who you already know quite well. Oh, really? In that case, sure. If it's someone that you personally vouch for, and I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job. Wait.
Once we're done here, we'll finish
Who?
the day with a piece of cake.
I'm forgetting already. It's Emma. I feel like she can. Consequences be damned. Commander Sweet Sauce. Crust Pop. Yes.
It was a great ride.
Commander Juices. The shootout. Yes. These are going by quickly because they're low level though. Booty, booty, booty. That's Nikke in a nutshell. The next day. Along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistant, I head to the kitchen. Oh, it's Tia. Hi, Mr. Gorman. Who was it that you brought with you? Wowie. So this is Miss Crust's kitchen. Oh, Tia. You were in the special class I gave a while ago. Hello. I came here at teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best. I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during the class. I did? But I didn't even get that high of a score. Well, the score is based on a set system of criteria, so while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish which perfectly suited you impressed me. I also found it moving that you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason I'm here right now. Ah. In that case, I think I might be able to help. I'm glad to hear it. Then, do you want to get changed first? Changed? Of course. Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. If you go inside the back room, there are plenty of aprons to choose from. Pick whatever one you want and come back once you're ready. Okay. I'm feeling good today. I think I might succeed. Thank you for sending me such a great assistant, Mr. Gorman. Sure thing. I'll be watching from the sidelines, cheering you on. The infamous stepsister who gets stuck all the time. I'm done changing. Oh, it's the pass outfit. Do I look okay? The apron looks good. But why'd you take off your school uniform? Oh, well, when I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly and felt a bit uncomfortable. It's like, this is nice. So I changed to something more comfortable and wore the apron over it. I see. Well, as long as you're comfortable. Now then, let's start cooking. Yippee. What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia? I'm feeling a dessert of some kind. Always. She's holding a donut. She's literally holding a donut. That's great. Booba. Yes. Hey, what's up, nature? You're on the fence if you're gonna get it. I mean, we've got lots of stuff coming up, so it's like, yeah. She's gonna get stuck in a cabinet. I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat. Alright, then today, we'll look into desserts. Didn't you say we had to make something for someone specific? Is it really okay for me to make something that I want? Oh, I guess you're right. Wow, I never really considered that. Before setting about creating an ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Brady actually would want to eat. I'm such a dum-dum. What? You mean you don't know what kind of food this person likes? I think I do. I know that she'd like something bold, something new. That's a toughie. Is there anything in particular that she eats often? She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints. Then she must be a fan of your cooking. Do you think so? Of course. In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert. Yeah, you're right. Brady will enjoy anything that we give her, as long as it's made by us. Alright. You said this Brady person likes bold and new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might end up tasting like nothing special. I've got to make something that will really knock her socks off. I see. Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table. I don't know. This all looks special enough to me. She's holding more than a donut. She's got a lot of meat on her bones, that's for sure. Already out 160 once anniversary hits. We getting every damn. Nature is always here. Nature's always around us, everywhere, all the time. Time to listen to some creepy pauses. I just noticed when I watch you play. Wait, what? She can knock them socks off. Especially while you're sleeping. Wait, what? Anyway, I'll take the lead, and you can pitch in whenever possible. Oh, and feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at any point. Sure thing. Oh, and one more thing before we begin. Tia, could you perhaps lick Mr. Gorman and explain what he tastes like? Here we go again. Excuse me? See? That's what I said. Oh, here we go again. I knew it. Oh, that's great. Nature is always watching, always. Lick us, Tia. Phew. That's one down. Why don't you give it a taste, Tia? Okay. It looks scrumptious. Well, here I go. Nom 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 nom. What do you think? Nom 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 nom. Hmm? I can't really place what it tastes like. It's certainly not what I expected. Yeah? That's good. In that case... Crust rings the bell. Soon after, Brady enters. Welcome back, Brady. I'd like for you to taste the dish that we came up with today. Sure. I see we have a guest. Hello, I'm Tia. I'm Brady. Thank you for coming to help Crust. No problem. I hope you enjoy what we made. Yeah. So you made a cake? It doesn't smell terribly sweet. I'll see what it tastes like. Nom. Tia? Yes? It's obvious that you really enjoy desserts. I can easily pick up the love and joy that you experience while making this. Wow, you can detect all that? I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I was a bit surprised. But I figured that if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Of course, I was only here to assist. Miss Crust made most of it. The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure. When you eat, you sense the emotions that were present when the dish was being made. This complicates things. Maybe I shouldn't cook it myself? Having said that, there's next to no sweetness here. Just a vaguely cake-like texture. I would hardly call this a proper cake. Oh no. Lick these really, Nature? Book learning? Wait, what? Oh, gotta do the cooking by the book. Bet she had a blast making it. Wait, what? Hey, what's a boot? Girl is thick. Yes. That's like, we've got two thick ones in the room right now. But at least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. That tells me I'm making progress. I'm going to switch up some things and make it again. Crust, Yes? Nothing. I hope you'll be finished with your research soon. I hope so too. I presume I should leave now. If you could. Thanks, Freddy. Miss Crust? Yes? You're trying to cook a dish that Freddy can eat, right? That's right. But Freddy didn't enjoy it. She didn't look terribly happy. I realize that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a dish that will make her happy. That's not really what I'm getting at. I realize that you're still in the middle of the process. But if the person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, don't you think that indicates you're heading in the wrong direction? Do you really think she looked that unhappy? Yes. Are you sure you're really making this for her?
It's time to show them what we're capable of.
They need that special
Clearing
cream.
obstacles.
It's like, it needs that extra little bit of something, Ray. Middle girl has them. I'll tell your Ryza thighs. You know that's true.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz.
People
but I'm
whined she was
satisfied.
fat. It's like, really? How you have to teach the teacher?
Are you ready?
He's a special guest
Processing
appearance to me. Damn. Public school, I tell you. You learn nothing, y'all. We already know the training regimen at Miss Lisa's school, so, yeah.
You survived yet again. That's something worth celebrating.
Dimitri would be sad. Oh no. Why, Rickle? Hilarious. Oh man. If you ask me, if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can make even good intentions feel malicious. That's why I'm sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All this research you're doing right now, is this what Brady wanted? Not exactly, but I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before. I see. Still, I think it would be a good idea to let her know the exact purpose of what you're doing here. Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset. Okay, I'll fill her in. Thanks for your help today, Tia. Be safe on your way back home. I had a good time. I'll be rooting for you. Crust. This next time, rather than making it myself, I'll use a machine. That way, Brady won't detect any emotions in the dish. Even if she doesn't sense any of the emotions, she'll still detect the nutritional components in each individual ingredient. Oh. But but if she doesn't feel the emotions, wouldn't there be a chance that she won't know all the other details? At any rate, I've never tried it, so I'll experiment. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being impulsive. It's alright. It's just that I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make food that Brady would be happy eating, but I never bothered to check what kind of expression she was making while eating. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. Why is this so difficult? The more I try, the less I seem to know. Crust. I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment. I know someone whose cooking makes everyone happy. How about I ask her to come and help? If you could, I'd be super grateful. She sounds incredible. It's another person whom you know as well. Another one? That's amazing, considering I don't know that many people. Will they also be here to assist me like Tia did today? This is only my personal opinion, but I'd suggest inviting her as a guest. As a guest? You could take this opportunity to make some normal dishes again. This person could act as a sounding board for what you make and offer their feedback. Yeah, that sounds good. A completely new approach could just be the ticket. Then let's wrap things up for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, wait a moment. Let me give you an invitation. I always personally write out an invitation for any guests that are invited to our kitchen. Why? Isn't it obvious? So that they feel special. If you know that, why are you doing this with Brady? Sorry, what was that? Nothing. I'm sure she'll like it. I certainly hope so. Oh no. If you survive, you pass. Dimitri. Poor Dimitri. Damn. Dimitri is actually shooting, if you think about it. the Suyin of Girls Frontline. Damn. Don't look at me. It's okay, nature. It'll be okay. Next day. Bubble, bubble. Let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. You look like you're having fun. You bet I am. Welcoming a new guest is always a thrill. I'm so curious who it's going to be. My heart is racing. Oh, there they are. Achoo. Welcome. And welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Hello. Oh! Okay, that's her new outfit. You look awfully familiar. It's like, yup. You're that maid from before. Oh no, I have to get my aide voice on. That's right. My name's Aide, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me. Aide is very proper.
It's time to show them what we're capable of.
Who is Dimitri from Girls Frontline? Or the question is, Who was Dimitri? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
You survived yet again. That's something worth celebrating.
Don't listen to Rico. Coco, a voice for everyone. No, it's... Wow! I almost didn't recognize you without the maid uniform. This is my first time seeing you in casual dress as well, Aid. Today, I am simply a guest who's come to taste Miss Crust's cooking. I therefore dressed accordingly. I don't look strange, do I? Not at all. You look great. Thank you, Master. Is it all right if I sit here, Miss Crust? Oh, yes. Please make yourself comfortable. It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking. I'm sure I'll enjoy it myself. I poured my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy. Crust begins to serve a multi-course meal, starting with the appetizer. One by one, Aid carefully tastes each dish as they present it to her. I can see now why you insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Mr. Gorman. And what dish would that be? This here is the main entree. Omurice. Where is Coco? We need her in here too. This message written with ketchup. Did you write it yourself? I sure did. I want to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food. It's incredibly well done, like a work of art. Well then, I'll start. No. Proper noms. Crust watches Aid with an excited expression. Aid smiles subtly as she nods her head. Phew. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring out the dessert. Yes, okay. He's alive in your heart, Nature. I believe I'm finished. After finishing the dessert, Aid puts her spoon down on the table. That was an incredibly satisfying meal. I truly had a wonderful time. The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about something. I heard that you're attempting to create dishes which invoke happiness in others. But if you ask me, I'd say you've already succeeded. Really? You felt happy while eating? Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I felt a sense of joy. And that's continued all the way through the entire meal today. Even your own enthusiasm while preparing the food was infectious and made me feel cheerful. That's such a relief to hear. But the person I want to make happy has quite a unique palate. I see. If it's okay, could I serve you a plate of omurice? You want to make me some omurice? Yes. I intended on remaining simply a guest today. But after eating such a delicious meal, it just doesn't sit well with me. Last time you came to the Maida Cafe, you left having eaten subpar omurice. Alright, if you insist. I'll be glad to try something you made for me. Very well. Please wait a moment. Aid begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements. Tap, sizzle. Swish, swish. Wow, I've never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. Front row seats to the show. How exciting! Seeing someone else cook for you naturally lifts your spirits. True. Soon after. Your omurice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need to say the spell that makes it delicious. I remember. You make a heart with your hand like this, and ooey gooey goodness, you make this omurice delicious. Perfect. Now then, go ahead and dig in. All right. Chomp. Nom nom nom.
You must be honored to be fighting beside me.
Fergalicious. Fergalicious. Aid. It's like that omurice.
You survived yet again.
They'll probably
That's
like
something
create a
worth
Nikke
celebrating.
cafe in Korea or something. Oh my goodness! It's sublime! It's better than I could have ever expected. The texture is out of this world, and it's been seasoned to perfection. And that's all thanks to the spell you cast. It really does feel like I'm under a spell. My heart feels like it's overflowing, and I have this goofy grin on my face. So this is how happiness tastes. That all rhymed. Would go. It's like, yep. Your cooking really does bring out the happiness in people, eh? That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it. Yes, I'm dying to know. I want nothing more than for Brady to feel happy when eating my cooking. Well then, if you don't mind, why don't you make a dish and pretend as if Brady is going to eat it? Right now? Okay, I'll try. Crust bustles about busily, laying out all the ingredients. Master, do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients. It's probably because she doesn't know exactly what to make. Right now, Crust is more fixated on the specific taste rather than a specific dish. I see. A bit of this and a bit of that. Try to touch it as little as possible. Grill it until it's right. Take all this out. Phew. I think it's ready. I still need to do a bit more research, but this is as good as I can do at the moment. I see. You've probably got an inkling of this while watching me cook, but you might want to brace yourself while tasting this. Brady has a rather unusual taste, so I use some unorthodox methods. I'm not sure what other people will think of it. You're right. I don't need to try to know that it will taste bad. Damn. Huh? Because you didn't make this dish for Brady. You made it for yourself. Tia said something along the same lines. She mentioned how Brady looked unhappy. She questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Brady. I don't understand it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I thought I knew what I was doing. I think you've misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness. I have? Yes. It takes more than taste alone for someone to derive happiness from food. A handwritten, personalized invitation. A bright smile upon arriving at a place which is brimming with an ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who is humming away happily while they cook. A dish lovingly plated. A multi-course meal thoughtfully presented in sequence. All of these things can inspire happiness. How did you feel when you ate the dish I made for you? It was delicious, and I felt happy. Why were you happy? Because it was so enjoyable to watch you cooking up close. It was nice casting a magic spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. And on top of that, the food was delicious. Are you starting to get it now? I think my work here is done. I'll leave the rest to you, Master. Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Aid. No, thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. Aid leaves the kitchen. Crust carefully tastes the dish she made. It's not delicious. Not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed Brady this whole time? Crust proceeds to stand frozen for a long time, staring at the food she made.
Just remain calm.
Got me
like
playing
we
this
always do.
Snowbreak Fall Guys. They have it in there. I don't think I've ever been sad about the disappearance of a character before. Yes, he disappeared. He disappeared to the great beyond. But he's still with us
Woohoo!
in spirit.
It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Also, besides being very loud, that track is very good as usual. Thank you, Wriggle. No clue why it's always blasted. Master Chef got to learn a lesson. Ryuka, you there? No, he probably fell asleep again. No body, no death. You can't prove he died. That logic. Lick. It's not bad. All the ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust. Nom. The combination of the ingredients and the balance of flavors are perfect. You seemed more excited while making it as well. It was adorable. What about the flavor? How does it taste? It's the same as what I usually eat. It's delicious. Brady would always smile when she ate my food. And that would make me smile too. I would smile while I was cooking because I liked that she got so much enjoyment out of eating my food. And now I'm not sure. What were the feelings coursing through me during my research? I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that she wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Brady isn't happy? Oh, I see. It's no wonder she wasn't happy all this time. It's because I wasn't happy. Crust. Are you okay?
I realize it now, Mr. Gorman. I was being selfish. Once I saw the expression Brady made after tasting you, I wanted to see her feel the same thing when eating my food. That look I saw on her face was one of true joy. In that moment, I forgot everything. All the moments in the past when she'd smiled and been perfectly happy eating my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it, like a complete fool. Every time the bell rang, Brady must have come walking in filled with anticipation as to what I would serve her. But I kept giving her bizarre experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Brady must be so disappointed in me.
All this because Brady was horny. I mean, tasting the commander. Listen, she literally does. She's like, lick. And she dips commander in chocolate. You can cook for her again.
Do you think I can?
Of course you can. You can make the dishes you usually made before. The ones that made Brady happy.
Would that be enough?
Of course. You've also learned a lot from Tia and Aid.
You're right. They taught me that when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. And I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Okay, I made up my mind. I'm going to write an invitation for Brady. Come to think of it, I've never officially invited Brady here before. Of course, it's because I never really needed to. But Aid said that from the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. So when Brady arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that will make her feel absolutely blissful. And I'll tell her everything. Why I made all those weird dishes, everything.
Crust's eyes start to sparkle.
I should prepare right away. Will you help me, Mr. Gorman?
Of course.
Thank you.
Lick. Lick, 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 lick. That shit would send me over the edge. She tastes the commander and ended up tasting Blanc and Noir. All the memories and everything. All the information.
I just want to eat something delicious. When will this research end? What's this? An invitation from Crust.
You are cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. I will prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy. So be sure to arrive with an empty stomach.
Your humble host, Crust. Looks like she concluded her research. That's a relief.
So now Brady
It's
can
time to
eat.
show them what we're capable of.
Tastes like rabbit season. Ha!
Reloading.
So let's see. What kind of dish did she create?
Clearing off.
And Commander didn't stick his hands into it this time.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Come in. Welcome, Brady.
This place, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food, is
The cooking oil kitchen. What is all this? Always eating in the same place can start to feel a bit dull. So I did a little bit of decoration. The place feels totally different, doesn't it?
We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to liven up the kitchen.
And you're pulling out my chair for me? Naturally. You're our special guest after all. Very well. Thank you. Ta-da! I prepared this grapefruit soda as an
Wait, aperitif. Huh, yeah. Aperitif? I'm not sure. It's rare that I actually come across words that I haven't seen. Interesting. But I'm guessing it's similar to appetizer. But maybe because it's a drink.
It will help stimulate your appetite.
Thank you. Brady gives a small nod.
I spent a long time contemplating what kind of meal to cook. Eventually, I decided that instead of a multi-course meal, I'd go for a single-dish menu. Therefore, the main dish I prepared for you tonight is... tenderloin steak.
Ah, that sounds good. Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Brady. Wait, what? Embarrassing? Failed defense line 0 because someone was sniper Frisia trying to collect rocks. Ha, nice. He stuck his dick in it. No. This isn't that kind of establishment dragon.
This is the prime center cut of the tenderloin. The Chateau Brand...
Uh-oh. Branded. Yeah, there we go. Briand. Yeah.
Chateau Briand. I picked a good one, don't you think? Yes. Based on the color, I get the sense that it's high quality. With this, I'll prepare a delicious meal for you. How would you like it cooked?
Ah. Brady is one of my peoples.
Medium rare. Very well.
Crust carefully sears the meat as beads of sweat roll down her forehead into the food. She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes.
Let's grill up the meat. Lock in the juices, intensify the aroma. Let's see. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this steak delicious. One tenderloin steak.
Steak had extra flavor. Tastes like Sakura. Wait, what? Huh? I wonder if her sweat is crusty. Time to eat the crust.
Bon appetit.
You seem nervous.
Huh? Is it that obvious?
Very.
Why don't you have a seat as well, Crust? Huh? You want me to sit down too? But...
being at the same eye level as me will make you less nervous.
Really? Then maybe I will sit down.
Before I eat, I have a question.
What is it?
Is this meal part of your final presentation? Wait. Oh.
I was just like, oh no, whale.
Oh.
Are you satisfied with my service?
I see. Cutting like Sakura too. Stay with it. That's right. You heard me. Time to eat the crust. I mean, her sweat literally went into the food.
I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Do you mean that I was able to finish my research and that this is the accumulation of my findings? Culmination of my findings? Exactly. At least, that's why I figured you were making such a grand show of all this. That's not it. My plan was to wait until you were finished eating and then tell you everything about what's been going on. I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset. Alright, deal. I gave up on the research. The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed. What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that? This is so embarrassing. I was jealous of the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gorman, and I wanted to make food that would make you just as happy. That's what the research was for. I see. So that's why you kept cooking all those esoteric dishes. Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat all those weird dishes. No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me. I've been wondering. Now, I'll try the steak. Alright. Sniff, 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 sniff. The rich aroma of the meat blends with the tangy notes of the sauce. The amount of juice that seeps out when I slice is perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak itself. This is an exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now, for the taste. Wait! Let me feed it to you. Why would you want to? Feed it to me. The way you described the aromas of the dish in great detail, one by one. I'm familiar with that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when you were done cooking research together. Doing cooking research together. I can only assume that you're giving me an evaluation right now. I may have put a halt to my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food that I've made and be happy. So, this is my way of scoring some brownie points.
Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with a fork and holds it out to Brady. Shake, shake, shake.
I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves. But apparently, all I did was make you more nervous. I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes you nervous. Phew. Whew. Well, I'll dig in.
Nom.
How is it? I was going to try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it. Huh? It's as I expected. The taste of your cooking hasn't changed. It's delicious, adorable, and makes me happy.
Well, that's good.
I missed it. And that's why I was eager for you to be done with all this silly research business. Now that I know you were doing that for me. Delicious? Adorable? And did you say you're happy?
There we go.
I am. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food. The fact that you cooked with so much joy always piqued my curiosity. But today, you planned out this entire meal for me, invitation and all. That makes me even more happy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food, for making you feel so unhappy, for being so greedy. You've always had such a happy expression on your face, and I had no idea. And I did all those ridiculous things. You must have been so disappointed in me. How could I be disappointed in someone who just wanted to make me happy? Nature's crying. That's just rude. Wait, what? What happened? But next time you start feeling this way, please let me know. Don't launch off into your own research. We can work our way through it together. Yeah. No, you're crying. Also, don't forget. Your research was a success. It was? Yes. You cooked a dish that made me happy. If I were to grade this dish, I'd give it a perfect score. You worked hard, Crust. I'm so glad to hear that. Why are you laughing suddenly? I'm just so happy. I can't stop laughing. Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor of this is one I won't ever forget. Now, am I allowed back in the kitchen? Yes. Now that the research is over. I am curious, though. How exactly did you conduct your research? I thought that if I used Mr. Gorman, maybe I could make food that tasted like him. He rubbed his hands on the food, and I even had him put in some of his hair. That's not a bad approach, actually. I thought so.
What the? Oh no. Run, Commander, run.
Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva or sweat? Darn, I didn't think that far. Oh no. This is great.
Crust and Brady quietly stare at me.
I'm in danger.
It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet. Although no one knows whether it will succeed. That process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. After all, the two most indispensable culinary ingredients are sincerity and happiness. Although I might not have such a fun time personally. Hilarious. So that's normal. And now, hard mode for the epilogue. So let me change the settings so we can get through this quicker. The ice
Let
cream
me
I'm
show
about
you
to
what
eat
the
has
ACX
108
can
grams
do.
of sugar, and this is sweeter than that. Nice. Mofo is an ingredient now. Right? It's like all the Nikkes want a taste of the commander. That hasn't changed. We've been an ingredient And also an ingredient for their happiness.
You survived yet again. That's something worth celebrating.
So what's
I'm
the
looking
epilogue
forward to
going
it.
to be like? I mean, everything is pretty much taken care of right there. Is it going to be them like
Straighten
just
out before starting.
experimenting
Next.
with different ingredients from the commander? Become snacky, right? They're like, we'll put some hair in this, put some sweat in this. They're like, Commander, come, you know,
How far can
come
you
knead
push
this
me?
with your hands.
Next.
Like, it's kind of funny. Well, at least we know one thing. It's like, Vop House isn't transferred like this way.
Once again,
That is until Brady gets hungry for blood.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Snowbreak
So,
co-op might be actually
are you
worse than
ready?
Nikke co-op somehow. Oh no. I would say, I
Processing
think
finished.
Nikke's co-op is fun.
I'll reload it.
If you were to commit, you'd be afraid to eat her spaghetti sauce.
Woohoo!
I mean,
it lacked a certain pizzazz, but
if
I'm
she made it
satisfied.
without you though,
you must be
you wouldn't
honored
have to
be
worry.
fighting beside me.
Because she didn't use any of you in it. See? So it'd be fine. Oh god, you put ideas in my head? Wait, what? So when... Wait, so when in
Reloading.
Bust is the Nikke, is that Mind Break hentai? Yes.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz.
It's like
but
we're
I'm
halfway
satisfied.
there.
Let's start cleaning, shall we?
I'll reload it.
Like, you know what I would like to see? I would like to see Emma join them in the kitchen. I think that would be pretty funny. Like, Crust is trying to teach Emma so it
You
doesn't come out all
survived yet again.
purple
That's
and
something
pixely.
worth celebrating.
Like, it's hilarious that they have to censor
I'm
Emma's
looking
food.
forward to
That's
it.
how bad it is.
Clearing obstacles.
I need a second.
Nah, you don't get it. Some girls
Once
secretly
again.
put something from them that's red in spaghetti sauce. But the question is, does it make it taste better or worse? Or can you even tell in the first place?
It was a great ride.
Just remain calm, like we always do.
When they cook for someone they're expected to. Like I said, how does it taste though?
I'll reload it.
What? I was about to say, I'm like, nothing's showing up. I'm like, did the game glitch? The bar wasn't full yet. It's aight. I like that. It's aight.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now.
Almost there. This is 9.
Are you ready?
I don't think we're actually going to get to see their burst though.
Next.
They're killing everything too fast. Up. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. It died. They went for the boss.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Oh, that's right. I'll change it back on the last one anyway.
Let's
Because
take
then
care
after
of
we're
each other.
gonna go test out Crust and see what see
Start
what she
when
can
you
do.
are ready.
What she brings to the table for like party compositions and everything.
It's hard to shoot.
Tastes like copper. What? Not that you would know. Tastes like copper. Why does it taste like copper? How? Will they put pennies in it?
It was a great ride.
Are they feeding you money, nature?
I'm looking forward to it.
Blood? Just say blood. Making this extremely weird. Or just the red stuff.
Are you satisfied with my service?
Alright. This is the one. Then we get our epilogue. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stay focused on
First.
Now you'll see why they call me the Queen of Snow.
I'll provide you with the best service.
It's beautiful.
Aim for the target. Maximum output. Fire!
Let's push them around a little bit.
Decide.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now.
I forgot how cool her burst animation is. Brid.
Hello, students.
Oh, she's back. She's back at MMR.
I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I'll be your instructor for today. It's been a long time since I saw you last. Hello, Miss Crust. And this is Freddy. She'll be the one tasting your dishes. Hello, I'm Brady, and I'm also part of Cooking Oil. Hello, Miss Brady. Today, we'll learn how to make delicious meals using ostensibly flavorless combat rations. I already know what you're thinking. Why bother learning a recipe when we can just eat the rations as is? And the answer is, wouldn't it be better if they tasted good? That's a good point. If you were deployed on the surface for a month and had to eat those rations the entire time, I'd go out of my mind. Me too. And then can you make a parfait with combat rations? You dork. Of course that's not possible. Now, I'm not a big fan of combat rations either. None of them are sweet in the slightest. I don't think they're that bad. But if there's a way to make them tastier, I certainly wouldn't complain. Let me show you an example first. Just do exactly as I do. Yes, Miss Crust. I'm done. I knew you'd be quick, Naru. May I taste it? Of course, enjoy. Let's see what we have here. No. Ray, did you try this after you finished making it? No? Be sure to do that next time. Naruto also kept adding random seasonings and ingredients, so make So maybe it would be best to redistribute the roles. Oh my goodness, really? Guilty. Still, you worked hard. Tasting this was a very pleasant experience. Thank you. Thank you! Done. I made mine into something sweet again. You're unstoppable. Then again, it is only a small portion of the grade. As long as you get an average grade, it should be fine. Yeah. May I taste it? Oh, hi, Brady. Go ahead. It should be pretty sweet. Very well. Nom. It's abundantly clear what kind of flavors you enjoy, Tia. And you were quite happy as you made this, especially when you sprinkled the sugar on top. I certainly was. Just imagining the taste was enough to make me giddy. I'm going to eat it later, along with the dessert I brought from the cafe. That sounds nice. This was a very pleasant dish that made me happy. Thank you. Thank you. What's your impression overall, Brady? Even students who are not professionals in the kitchen are able to cook with different emotions. All of those emotions create distinct new stories and tastes. It's good. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. You haven't forgotten where we're going after this, did you? I remember.
To the commander's room. Oh, nope, maid cafe. This track. Yay!
Welcome, ladies. I'll prepare the usual for you. Thank you, Aid. Even I never fully realized the extent to which happiness can exist. It can assume so many different forms. So much that now, tasting food isn't simply a boring routine for me anymore. I have you to thank for that, Crust. Huh? What are you thanking me for? I only came to this realization thanks to the research that you did. Only then was I able to realize what cooking from the heart really feels like. Or heart feels like. Heh, you're making me blush. If I had known happiness could assume so many different forms, I would have gone out to eat with you more often. We can do that from here on out. Yeah, let's do that. Here's the almond rice you ordered. Shall we say the magic spell today as well? Ooey gooey goodness. Make this almond rice delicious. You're a natural at this point, Miss Pretty. That's because I realize now that this spell is also an integral ingredient in the recipe. Happiness. Well then, let's dig in. Let's. Nom. True flavor. End.
They ate everything. The end. What's up, Robo? Are you into BBW? Gotcha. Robo has made his entrance. Oh man. So, let me get these out of the way real quick.
Are you satisfied with my service?
Yes, very much so. Let's go to the missions and get the wallpaper. There it is. It's a nice one. It's cute. Challenge is Nihilister, by the way. We know how these go, so we don't have to do this. But now let's take a look at some other things, though. So yeah, Also, for anyone wondering, the Tia's outfit is up here in the pass that she had during the event. I don't know if she says anything different though with this outfit. I think it's just like an outfit. It's not anything other than that. It's like, but this is what it looks like. That bounce. Battle. The reload. Stun.
Whoa, some new desserts just came out. We should be able to meet a dragon someday. Don't you think?
It's like, and then this is how it looks like in battle. And there you have it. Pretty sweet. It's so unfair for chubby guys. It's unfair for guys in general. Oh, because they're classified BBWs and guys are just fat. That is pretty funny though. It's just like, yeah, when you think about it. So, let's go into the Nikkepedia and take a look at Crust. Where is she? Oh no. No, seriously, where is she? Okay, there she is.
I'm in charge of cooking, and Betty is in charge of tasting. It's a match made in heaven. I'm also the host of the Crunchy Cooking class. If you have some free time, be sure to check it out. I prepared a multi-course meal today, all centered around seafood. You're gonna love it.
Okay, and those are all her sayings. So she's water, she's a rocket launcher, supporter, Tetra. Let's take a look at what she does. And burst 2. So her first skill is Grill and Boil. Activates when attacking with full charge, and self is in Maillard status. Affects all allies. Let's see, or Maillard? No, Maillard, my mistake. Let's see, activates when attacking with full charge, and self is in blanching status. Affects all allies. Okay, the duration is up 2.5 seconds for both. Interesting. Activates after landing 3 normal attacks without full charge. Affects all allies. Ah, this is what it does. Maillard is attack is up 10% of caster's attack for 10 seconds, but removes blanching. And then activates after landing 3 full charge attacks for more than 1 second. Affects all allies. Blanching attack is up 10% of caster's attack for 10 seconds. Removes Maillard. So, So activates when attack. So full charge has to happen. And then these go off. But they remove each other. Yeah, removes blanching, removes Maillard. So I guess they just go back and forth. Interesting. Because one is, there we go. After landing 3 normal attacks without full charge. That's when Maillard happens. Okay. And this one's after landing 3 full charge attacks. Yeah, that's the difference. Okay. Just had to go over those facts one more time. No, they don't. They override each other. Well, it says removes. That's why. But gotcha. I haven't used her yet, so you said they just override each other. So if you want sustain, you do one. If you want distributed damage, you do the other. But how are you in control of that? Because it just happens automatically. Interesting. Her skill 2 is Reliable Cooking. Activates after landing 3 normal attacks without full charge once again. Affects all allies not in Reliable Cooking status. Reliable Cooking is defenses up 10% of the caster's defense for 10 seconds and also dispels 1 debuff. The second part is activates after landing 3 full charge attacks for more than 1 second. Affects all allies not in Reliable Cooking status. Reliable Cooking defense is up 10% of the caster's defense for 10 seconds. Also dispels 1 debuff. And then the third part of skill 2 is activates when entering full burst. Period. Affects all targets in Maillard or Blanching status. Attack is up 20% caster's attack for 10 seconds. Okay, so no matter what stats they're in, attack is up 20% no matter what. By clicking, you must manual play. That's not an option, sir. No. Gotcha. I get what you mean. Okay. Let's see. And her burst skill is True Flavor. Affects all allies. Attack damage is up 20% for 10 seconds. Period. Okay. Nice. So as soon as it goes off, just more damage. Also, affects all allies when in Maillard status. Distributed damage is up 60% for 10 seconds. And then also affects all allies when in Blanching status. Sustained damage is up 10% for 10 seconds. Okay. And she's a 20-second burst too. So there you have it. So, yeah, she's distributed damage and sustained damage boosting. Interesting. More so, it seems, for distributed damage. I'm just going by because 60% for 10 seconds. So if you want her to, if you want to do more distributed damage, do that. Interesting. So let's see. So cute. That's her walk. That's right, she's a rocket launcher. It's a battle. Huh, that's her reloading. Stun.
I'm hard at work researching various dishes. Be sure to encourage me whenever you can. You should never skip a meal. You need to eat well to have energy.
And here she is in battle. She's got a little, she's got a thermos and a lunchbox. Yeah. That happy reload. And that's Crust. Let's go test her out. Okay. Let's see. So distributed and sustained, right? There she is.
Did someone call for a chef?
Let me see, because I remember, didn't she have to do something? Yeah, distributed damage. So this is something that can be done actually. With Mask. Then who else did? Oh, Phantom. Yeah. Yep. That's her burst. Distributed damage. Yeah, that's her whole thing. Distributed damage. So Phantom would work nicely. On auto, it's really only going to be one stance she stay in. Ask me a question and don't post it. What do you mean? Auto will full charge. If it can, always. So it'll be whatever buff it gives. Talking about the Morachi work. Gotcha. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh no. Phantom, Scarlet, Black Shadow, and Trony. And Quincy Escape Queen. So I do a Black Shadow. Phantom, Trony. Do I have Trony? I don't think I do. Or I'm just passing over her. Like, I don't see her. So I don't think so. Quincy. Do I have Quincy? No, I don't. Okay. Nope. Do not see. Okay. So, definitely Phantom. We're gonna have to go with.
I'm on your side.
Who else? Who else can kind of benefit? Trying to play on her, like, on her kit for the distributed damage and sustain. So, who else can kind of benefit from that? Oh yeah, Scarlet Black Shadow. So, 1, 2, I mean... you know what? Let's do this first. I want to see.
I consider
Scarlet.
it a blessing to fight alongside you. Let us be on our way.
So let's see how this works out. What you call it? Rappy is going to be our 1. Unless someone else... So I'm trying to remember. Does any other 1 do distributed damage? New Mihara, whenever we get her in a few weeks. All of them are burst 3s. If you sort by that. Dorothy is distributed. Oh yeah, she is. That's right. I keep forgetting about that. I really do keep forgetting that Dorothy does so many things. She's just there all the
If you
time in
want,
my
I
party,
would
so it's
join
just
you,
like, yeah.
Grace.
So 1, 2, 2. But wait, was she a 40? Yeah, she's a 40. Okay. But actually, even if she doesn't burst, activates when entering burst stage 3 and drunken status. And drunken status activates when? Activates when entering burst stage 1, drunken. Okay, yeah. So no matter what, that will happen. She'll just be stunned though, that's the thing. But I still want to see what kind of damage it does no matter what. Okay. Cool. Then we have our 2 3s over here that do distributed damage. Scarlet Black Shadow. Yep, there it is. In her skill 1. All that distributed right there. Okay. Let's save this. Scope lock on. She's 40 and use her with mass so she actually doesn't get stunned. Really? She doesn't get stunned because she's with whatchamacallit? Well, let's see how this does first. Anchor. I don't have anchor.
No one can stop us.
Oh, wait. Do I? Gonna have to check.
Time to add some seasoning.
You're rather tenacious.
Anchor makes it. Yeah, I do remember that. Anchor makes it so she doesn't get stunned.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
But I don't know if I have anchor. Gonna have to check.
Have a taste of adventure. Completely faded.
I got masked off banner.
Time to finish.
Oh, damn.
Very good. I'm on my way.
This team is doing great damage, though. Yeah, they didn't even hit the minute mark yet.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. pour my heart into this dish.
The cuteness.
Phantom will come for you when
And I don't think it really matters though, even so, because no matter what, we have a 22. So Crust is gonna go, even if she does get stunned. But since she does get stunned, I understand that it lessens the damage a little bit.
I'm on my way.
But at least our burst will just keep going.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Have a taste of adventure.
Actually, it seems to be working fine though.
Completely fading. Strike.
Need a sharper sword.
I was actually confused as to how good they made Ready. At least distributed damage mode, yeah. Because I remember we were testing her out and like she
Everything
worked.
superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Phantom
I mean,
will come for you
this
when
team
night
is
falls.
working really well though.
Time to finish it.
With Scarlet and Phantom doing all that distributed damage as well.
I'm on my way.
Also Dorothy too.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
You get the damage. You get the damage. Everybody gets the damage.
Completely fading. Strike. Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure. Oh, finished cooking. Now then.
All right.
What do you
Yeah.
say we sit down for a nice meal?
Nice. 500,000, yeah. Sustain still needs help. I think it's affected by defense. Let me see if the Leviathan Wizards figured it out. So, we did see how well that did. Now, I won't. See, it's gonna be weird. I wonder how well it's actually going to do, though. So, say we take. I'm trying to think. What if you were to add, like, say. Crown.
I'll answer
in
my
there.
subject's calls.
Let me look at her skill real quick. There's no recovery taking effect though, but she does it to herself. Yeah, it will activate actually. So they won't get the attack damage buff from her burst, but at the same time, they will be getting, at the start of full burst, no matter what, her skill 1 is going to work. So I want to see what happens there. We'll still let Crust do her thing. But like, what's
I
better
will
to
destroy
have?
everything that's in my way.
Like all people that do distributed damage, or just straight up attack buff? Will they do more in general?
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
They just say sustained is better against single targets. It's like, duh.
Completely fading. Strike.
Well, we're gonna find out. That's what all these tests are for.
Surrender all of Sunday.
Ooh. That damage, like, it
You're
went.
a rather tenacious foe. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Phantom will come for you when night falls.
How many targets on screen, etc. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's funny. The damage, it looked like it was going slow, but as soon as they bursted, it just went.
You're rather... Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Thickness with the sword. Scarlet.
Completely fading. Strike.
Want to test them on interception, but you can't.
Time to finish.
I really wish they would let us test, like, you know, more scenarios and stuff, like put a boss on screen in here or something, like against, you know, some of the bosses that we regularly fight.
I'm on my way.
Like, I really want more
Everything
options
superfluous will be banished from paradise.
for training, for the training area.
Phantom will come for you when night falls.
So we've got 20 seconds left.
I'm merely delaying the inevitable. I'm on my way. You're rather tenacious foe. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I mean, you can see this distributed damage just, it does work in general, so.
The darkness will cover us.
Did you see?
Okay.
Your king has won another victory.
So slightly less, actually. Yeah. But not too far off of each other. What was the last one? Yeah, 557, 519, so still there. But distributed, I went back too far. Now, I'm wondering, see, that would defeat the purpose. So, see, that's the issue that's going on right now. Crust is a 20. So, I want to try certain things, but that would defeat the purpose because she wouldn't be bursting and everything. That's the issue. I mean, although her skill 1 does say when attacking with full charge. So, those would still go into activation. But it's just that her burst wouldn't. And plus she also has the attack damage in general, plus 20%. What is hers? Ah, it's 36 though, for 15 seconds. That's why, yeah. Okay. Crust Burst is too cute. She needs to stop. She needs screen time. I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that kind of works in this whole... Nope. Like distributed damage kind of thing. Like, I think we have most of our distributed damage people that I have. Yeah, Anchor, I don't have. No. Also, let me see something. Wait. Activates only when heat emission. I want to see something.
If you call, I will come.
What about Haran? No. The virus transfer, that's not distributed damage. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else that does distributed damage. Okay. Noah? Noah?
Let me do the dishes real quick.
Huh.
Time to act.
I would have to look. I don't know her kit by heart. And Makima. Alright, what'd you miss? So,
Everything superfluous will be
I'm
banished
trying
from
to
paradise.
see. Since they're doing distributed damage, right? I'm trying to see if I could just get their burst to go off
Fading. Strike.
really fast. So they just keep doing damage.
Time to finish.
That's why I put Grave here.
Sword.
Because she should fill the burst range faster. Just by being on the team, I think.
Need a sharper sword.
I'm on my way. Everything superfluous will be banished from
That was
paradise.
pretty fast.
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Phantom will come for you when night
They're
comes.
bursting a second time, and it's just hitting a minute.
Need a sharper sword. Time than I thought.
The damage does indeed seem to be slower, though.
Need a sharper sword.
Everything superfluous will be banished from
But
paradise.
yeah, it's burst after burst after burst.
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Completely fading. Strike.
Really fast. Grave,
The
Rapid
darkness
burst
will
one,
come.
a leg, and made
Need a
anchor.
sharper sword.
Any rocket or rifle if you auto.
I'm on my way.
Summer Helm. That's true.
Your
That's
rabbit
right.
makes
She
it
does
so.
do that.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Phantom will come for you when night comes.
I'll check out Noah and Makima.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I can already tell the damage isn't there. Well, not as high as the other teams.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, but that gauge is
Everything
going up
superfluous will be
faster.
banished
I'll pour my heart into this dish.
Completely fading. Strike.
I'm guessing they're gonna hit like 4.
Shall render all asunder.
Need
Yep.
a sharper sword.
That's what I thought.
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
Muscle mommy. Okay. I might have misunderstood what you were looking for. You just get to pat yourself on the back for having geared units. Wait, what? What happens when you get 1 billion damage? Oh, yeah. We actually did do that. I forgot what team we had up here, but yeah, we did do that, and we were testing something out. But okay, so where? Let's see. Do I have? I don't think I have her. Yeah, I don't have Makia. I don't have Makina. But you said Noah. Where is Noah? Oh no, I lost Noah. Seriously, where are you, Noah? Why? Oh, actually, you know what? There she is. Because she's actually... she's actually leveled up. That's why I couldn't find her. No, she taunts. Burst to wind or skirt by pilgrim. I say a lot of shit that don't make sense. Well, we're trying to find more like distributed damage people, and I don't remember what a lot of them do as well, so it doesn't hurt to just look through them. Actually, is your burst distributed damage too? No, damage to strong element. That's why. Damn. Yeah. I think, like, pretty much we found the, like, ideal team for, like, distributed damage. Pretty much. It's like, that's the thing. Well, minus us not having Anchor also to test it out right now, but yeah. But
Is it time to set sail?
pretty much this works really well, this team right here for distributed damage. And then if you had how would that work though? Hold on. So isn't Anchor also a 40? So essentially you'd be doing this.
Mind if I join?
Right? You only have one burst 3. That's the thing. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, how would you get that team to work together? No. Or maybe Treasure Miranda? I do have. Where are you, Miranda? There you are. Yeah. Does she? I mean, it doesn't really say, actually. Yeah, no. You'd still have 2 burst 3s with made Anchor / mast. Wait, is Anchor, is she a 2 or a 3? Like, I don't remember. Can't test her out anyway, because I don't have her, but still. I'm just trying to get a picture of how that would work. They're the new bunnies, both are 2. But isn't she 40 as well, right? So that's what I'm saying. You'd have 1 burst 1, right? I guess Dorothy would be the burst 1. You'd have Mast, Crust, Anchor, and then just 1 burst 3. How is that working? Oh, just no Crust. Boo! That defeats the purpose. Why would you have Crust with maids for even more distributed damage? We're going to have to make this work eventually when I get when I get Anchor. They alone give way better buffs than her. I gotcha. But yeah.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Even more burst. Where's Scarlet? Also, Miranda just gives attack with crit treasure. Yeah. It's like, because like I said, I do have her. I do have her treasure. So yeah, I think that's actually everyone for distributed damage, pretty much. There's really not much else we can kind of play on for Crust. Those are just the people that she works with, and that's that for her kit. I lost Scarlet. There she is.
I consider it a blessing to fight alongside you. Let us be on our way.
Let's see. We've tested like pure distributed. We've tested filling the burst gauge. Now we're testing
I'm on my
This
way.
would be cooldown of burst.
You're rather tenacious, foe.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Sustained Sakura, Nihilister, mana. I don't have mana.
Completely fading. Strike.
I don't have Summer Sakura or Brevi. We just have Nihilister.
Need a sharper sword. Need a sharper sword.
So let's see.
Everything superfluous will be banished
They
from
made it
paradise.
over. Made over 100.
Phantom will come for you when night falls.
My blade shall render all asunder. I'm on my way.
It's a bit slower
You're rather
on
tenacious,
damage. Yeah, I can see that.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
But burst go quick. Treasure Viper is also sustained too. Ah, okay.
Time to finish.
Lizard have more brain than me. It's okay. Your beloved T, I love Lizard. Yeah, it's like trying to play on Crust strengths and
Everything
everything.
superfluous will be banished from
She
paradise.
is indeed, you know, distributed damage, so that's why
Phantom
I
will
want to
come
try to
for
do
you when
everything I
night
can to see what she does, you know, to help her out.
The darkness will cover us.
Need a sharper sword.
15 seconds left.
I'm on my way.
I don't think they're gonna make it to 4 though.
Everything superfluous
They're
will be
bursting
banished
one
from
more
paradise.
time. She's also distributing damage to your heart every time she bursts.
Time to finish.
You're rather tenacious, foe.
Oh, no, they did. They made it to
A
400.
commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
415 million. Okay. Do Brady work with Well Crust? Yes, that I do know, but we don't have Brady. It's like, so, can't really test that. No, stop. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to see something. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no. Dorothy's still better for the whole distributed damage and everything. Probably these missiles are distributed damage. They cover the whole field. Everything's distributed damage. Yeah, that's just it. Okay, so we've come to our conclusion that those are the teams that Crust works well with. Other distributed damage people. I mean, that's a no-brainer there. Can't test them all because I don't have everyone who can do distributed damage, but yeah, in general, we saw the results. That's what she does. And it seemed out of all the teams, yeah, like having Anchor there, it's like worked best. Because more distributed damage. That makes sense. Plain and simple. Or if we had Brady. Actually, I forgot. Let me go back and look at Brady's kit real quick. Wikipedia. Let's see.
Activates when getting the buff that increases distributed damage while not in a sustained damage increasing status. Charge speeds down, removes lingering taste. Oh, let's see. Activates when entering full burst. Affects self. Her attack is up 70.01%. Let's see. Where's the... Activates when hitting a target with full charge while in recommended taste status. Affects all enemies. Deals 265.07% of final attack as distributed damage. And then... yeah. That seems to be the part right there. It's her skill 2. Because everything else is affects self, damage is up, activates when lingering taste X, affects self, aftertaste effect. And what those effects do. Where are they actually? There we go. Aftertaste deals 150.04% of final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Yeah, okay. Forgot how good Asuka was. Does she have distributed damage as well? Every man has weak time in some life. Going to stop the caveman to Unga Bunga. But yeah. So pretty much you throw, what is she as well too? She is a 40. So yeah. So if you have Crust and Brady, you would have Brady do her thing, then have Crust do her thing. They just go back and forth like that. So that would work. Oh wait, no, she's a 3. I forgot Brady is a 3. Never mind, she's a burst 3, not burst 2. So then, yeah. You would throw... So pretty much, you would do Dorothy as your 1. You would have Anchor as your 40-second 2. Crust as your 20-second 2. Then Brady, and then or Scarlet or Phantom, depending on which one you have and all that, or whoever you want to use. But that's what you would do. Okay. Yeah, I had to think it out. All I see is Unga Bungas. All Dragon Hair was Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga. Yes. But that would be the team, pretty much. The team composition. Brady thickness makes Snake rise in pants. Actually, let's also take a look at the whatchamacallit, the lobby screen. Might as well, real quick. Where is it? There it is. Do they? No, they don't talk or say anything. Just like this. Your research was a success. It's the scene, pretty much. You cooked up a dish. But yeah, guys. It's like... that's gonna do it. Also, you have... where is it? You have 1 day left for Crust. 1 day before she goes away. But she's not limited, so you'll eventually get her if you just keep rolling. But then Nikke's half-year anniversary patch is coming. That is what, Thursday? Yeah, I think Thursday. And then I think it's Siren that should be there. Maintenance, yeah. Crunchy do well in Soup Kitchen. But we have completed True Flavor. So that's gonna do it for the kitchen saga, is what we're going to call this.
We had new flavor, and then right after, true flavor. And everything was resolved. The end. And now, we just have to look forward to next event and more main story, actually, with this as well, too. But, alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun taste testing everything. And that's gonna do it. Got your crust already? Alright. It's like so. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.